Hello everyone, welcome back to Wings Malaysia. I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
So we are here today actually to start a new line of series which is gonna revolve around one-to-one interviews among all our team members.
Yeah, so this interview is going to be based on questions, rapid fire questions to know more about the personalities of our team members. And as if you guys seen the previous videos, we have said that we are all a bunch of young boys and we are all also friends. So you'll understand more on how we work, how we interact with each other during work, off work, and more to everything that we do.
Yeah, so don't forget to stay until the end of the video. Do like, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment down below on what you guys would like to see for our future content. So let's go.
Let's go!
So basically, right, Jeremy and I have been friends for many years. I think we started off like in high school.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. It's Form 1.
Yeah, Form 1. That's a very long time ago looking back at it. And we used to dream actually that, we going to, what would it be like if we were to sit in an office together, working together.
Yeah.
And seeing it manifesting now.
Manifesting it so many times. Actually, it's funny how even some of my previous jobs, after I left, you were there also.
Yeah. We've been in 3 companies together, I think.
Yeah.
Just different timing and all, but we were in the same company.
Yeah.
So that was quite interesting. But looking back at it, there's a lot of changes. We grow from there. And Jeremy and I think we are actually on almost to say the same career path.
Yeah.
Because we are from different industries. Every time we change job, it's always another job. So I feel like that changes made us where we are now, and of course, a percentage of that also a bit of luck that we end up here together. So that's really an interesting thing. So I kind of feel, Jeremy,
Tell me.
once you already finish school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like our high school. I mean, like for me, it was a very tough time to figure out what I wanted. And all these things that I don't really have that one person to actually look up for, but for you, right, when you actually finish school, what was your first expectation into like the career that you're gonna have, or maybe goals? Because I see like you're quite consistent in doing things, I think, more better than me. But what was your expectations on like what do you want to get, and do you actually know where exactly you want to be in life at that time?
At that time, after school, I always had a knowledge about the industry, just the work life outside. So it was always everybody nagging about, you need experience. So I thought to myself, why must I waste so much of money to go to college and study? Should I just join a job and gain experience first? And that was my first thought, right? Then over time, parents and everything, so I still went to college, but then instead I didn't do full-time college, I did part-time college, which was a brilliant option at that time. So where I could work on the weekdays and then the weekend I was studying. So doing that, I think so for me, it gave me a confidence to just start early in everything. So I also wanted a car early, so I just got a car, just jumped into the commitment. So my expectation at that point of time is just to jump up the corporate ladder. Logically, if you're going to a corporate company, I started in a call center company. So the job was to just go up the ladder as much as you can. The higher the ladder, the more you get paid. So that was the initial target and initial expectation that I had.
A fun fact though, actually, we also been in the same college.
Yeah.
So I was doing part time, I was doing full time. So it's just crazy how similarities that we had throughout the time.
Same school, same class, same college, same 3 other jobs.
My God, yeah. But I feel like in that case, right, because when we put aside all our academics, right, we have to actually focus on getting that. So you need to hustle more, you need to tend to change job more. And even though you're doing this kind of like these decisions in a fast pace, right, you need to also account for like, is the decisions that you make actually really on point or not?
Correct. Is it the wise one?
Yeah, is it a wise one? Is it a good choice for you to do certain things like that? Because if you just simply change, it's gonna affect your resume, it's gonna affect your life basically.
It's all about building a excellent resume at that time.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I feel like, Jeremy, right, there surely be something that makes us tick, like in terms of like what do we held on into. But so what does your principle be about when it comes to like surviving days? Because it's not easy.
For me, one principle that I held since the beginning is to trust the process. Always to believe in whatever you're doing, even if you're doing something like well, being a call center agent, whatever you're doing, just trust the process. Try to maximize to what you do, and of course, be honest in what you're going to do. Regardless if it's being a call center agent or being somebody high up in the ranks in the future, you must be honest, and you have to trust the process. And when you maximize and use these both elements, you intend to believe in yourself to do whatever job, and you will still feel happy about it. So yeah, that's one principle I
kind of feel
held close.
I kind of feel that is actually a technical way to approach these things, because often when it comes to our age and our experience that we had back then, people that you see this before, actually people that be governing us is actually people that are older than us. So they have high expectations, and they will not normally want us to work with them, because they just think that you're not ready for this.
Yes.
So there's definitely a way for us to. The only way that we can stick into this is just stay as long as possible within the company. Work as hard as possible to get there. So I kind of feel like that is what should be like. You should hold on to that when it comes to career or even in life. My switch came a little bit later than that, because I feel like there is a certain things that in terms of maturity as well, we need to be a little bit wiser to even realize that these things need to be made.
Correct.
So like when that switch happened to you, when you feel like you need to make that change?
That period of time, I maximized in that company and the position that I had, and I was doing quite good in the job. I was very happy with my job. It was a super easy job as well, right? And I was going to the next step. The next step was to go one step higher in the rank, which is to be a trainer. If you're working in the corporate companies, a trainer job is like it's like
That's the top.
That's the top, and that's the best to do. So and I was really going for it. I went for first interview, second interview, even third interview. So I was like one step closer, and eventually I didn't get. But eventually when I understood the reason, I felt really bad, because the age gap between me and the other traders and the common people in the company is like very far away. And at that time, I think so, I was only 20. So that was very hard for them to accept, even though I had the skills or whatsoever. So when that happened, I just couldn't I couldn't get stuck in the corporate world. And at the same time, I have my group of friends who always talk about business, right? And to someone who likes to work hard and just try to maximize what you can, you intend to want to be a part of it, right? So at that time, I didn't pitch my idea about logistics. I pitched my idea to open a car wash, a car wash business. That was the initial idea, to open a car wash business. Then from there, they challenged me to wash car of their own houses for a week and stuff like that. But the passion for me to do something else, and that is that is going to be benefiting me with all the hard work I put, was always there. And then one fine night, everything happened, and yeah,
that was the idea that came along.
That was the idea that came along, and I wanted to do business full on, and try to make something a difference in the world.
I feel like that's what's important, because most of people, of course, like I said just now, the stigma of people don't want to work with younger people. That will push us to think about these things.
Something else to hustle around, like a second source of income. It started with the second source of income. Then after second source of income, it started like why can't it be like a whole source of this, that?
But you've been you recently actually experienced working abroad. And work with different people. For me, I feel like I haven't had that that experience yet, but I would say that it would be terrifying to just live there alone and do things on your own. Of course, you can do that here, but if let's say you were abroad, there was a whole other scenario, right? So that what would be the thing that that one skill or what mindset that you had put on into once you're already there? It's like
I just had that one hustle mentality. My mind was just saying that you're gonna be here for X amount of months. All you gotta do is put your head down, work, and I did that most of the time, and I also had a backup plan. Of course, you get emotional, you're missing your family and everything. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be like your one trip where you maximize whatever you can do in a foreign country alone. So I did that also. I went out, did a lot of things alone, felt a lot of new things within myself that I could do being alone. Yeah, so yeah, it's okay. It's a hustle of its own, but definitely possible lah. When you have that hustle mentality to just keep on going every single day, non-stop. Yeah.
But do you think that what you had envisioned to happen in your life last 5 years and now, is it something that, I know I was going to dive into business one day?
No.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, I wanted to dive into business, but not this industry, not where I am specifically. Nothing of this at all. I wanted to do something totally different, which is automotive and stuff like that, because love cars and stuff like that. Yeah, but this industry, never thought about it. It was fresh for me. Like, I didn't know a single thing about logistics. Learn everything from scratch. Yeah, now
here you are.
Yeah.
So of course, these kind of life decisions that you made, is not very simple for anybody at all, especially at a younger age. So I think kind of like when it comes to these things, you have to really take your time to plan it out. Yeah. For myself, for instance, I feel like even for me, I would just take the time to detail out the plan, see myself, because oftentimes, even though you have a plan, you see, now it changed differently already, right? Yeah, so it's like you'll not even expect that you'll be in a business instead. You were 5 years ago, you were thinking about climbing up the ladder, and now you're on a whole different ladder. It's an elevator now. So that's the whole thing. But
it's an escalator going just up.
Yeah, going up to the sky. So in that case, what would be that one thing you want to share to the audience? Like, you think that is going to be beneficial for them, that advice you want to give to them?
Whatever you are doing out there, just try to maximize it and try to find a passion from it. Because if you don't love what you're doing, one day you're gonna feel bored and you're gonna feel unhappy about what you're doing. So try to find the love in the job, try to find the passion in it, and maximize as much as you can. Only then you'll find the happiness of even working, right? Then building a business, on the other hand, is a whole different game. But definitely, I think everyone should have an opportunity to jump in any kind of industry. Just jump into it, feel how the hustle life is. Maybe you'll change your mindset of even working in a corporate way. Maybe you want to do something for yourself. For each its own. But then
the time to do it is actually quite important. It plays a very big role. Of course, in terms of age and things like that. But I never feel that it's gonna be like too late for you to do all this. Right?
Never too late.
Yeah. So you always can find a way how to do it. So
never too late, never too young.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like this is the way that we can speak to you guys as well. If you want something out there, you just go and get it. Regardless of what, we are the living examples. If let's say we fail, we fail. But if we do good, we get better at it. So
I fail and opening 10 more other things.
That's the mentality that you want to keep up with.
100%.
So I think that wraps up getting to know you a little bit better. There are a few things I didn't know. I didn't know that if you wanted to open a car wash before this, right? But you see, these are the things that even though that in these kind of breakdown sessions, right, it's not just for you guys, it's also for us. So it gets to know everyone a little bit better. So we're gonna keep them coming. So thank you guys again for watching all these videos. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Anything you want to add on?
Make sure to like, subscribe. There is more videos like this coming out, so stay tuned.
We're gonna do one next for sure. So thank you. Ciao.
Ciao.